Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Hello and welcome to the second episode ever of Triple C Rated. This is a place where just me and Mum talk about anything really.
Yes.
Today we are going to be talking about what?
I think we talk about something Chinese tradition,
Yeah, Mum's
things,
pretend.
culture, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Mum's
Yes.
pretending that she just came up with that on the spot, but we had a conversation about that before. I don't know why you did that, but anyway, doesn't matter. So yeah, we're going to be talking about Chinese culture, really, things that I've been pointed out, because obviously I've been raised with both English and Chinese culture. For me, it's difficult because I don't realise they're weird until someone tells me they're weird.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Like what sort of thing that you think it was weird?
Well, a good one is, for example, when you get to a certain age in English culture, right?
Yes.
You stop referring to your elder relatives as Uncle Steve or Uncle Sam or Auntie Steve and Aunt Steve. And they just say,
call them by their name.
first name. I cannot do that.
No,
I feel so rude doing that.
Yes, we don't. Once you are auntie, you'll be forever an auntie. Even until you are very old, you still be an auntie. I think why people want to erase that auntie away from being an auntie.
Well, no, I get it. It's a bit stiff and it's a little bit like some people don't like to be called Nan or Granddad because makes them feel old. And
it's not. To me is if you are grandparent, what is grandparents is grandparents, isn't it? So otherwise there'll be no. That's my personal view, personal thing.
Yeah, they're always that, no matter what. So refer to them.
You cannot take that away.
Like mum and dad, you always call your mum. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some people might call them. Like I do know people who call their parents by their first name, but very few.
I think more like the American, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I only know a few Americans.
Yes. They tend to. Your parents is still your parents. Otherwise, it is like your brother who is born before you will be your older brother. He cannot ever be your younger brother,
right.
Isn't it?
And we need some context there, Ma, because in English culture that you don't say older brother, younger brother. In Chinese you say older brother or younger sister. So so it's very efficient, the language. It's normally when you meet someone you go or you get to know someone, they go, oh, so how many brothers and sisters do you have? In English, right?
You say
and then they go, oh, I've got like 3 brothers. Oh, what are their names? You say their names. Oh, Steve. Oh, he's older than me. She's younger than me. In Chinese, it's not that. It's just John, older.
Yes.
Steve, younger.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, the older one. We have 5 siblings. I have 1 older brother, 1 older sister, one older brother, 2 older sister, and 1 younger brother. So I will say that they'll ask me how many children in your family. Well, I said I have 5. I said I have 1 Gerger, that means he's older than me, and 2 Jie, mean they are older than me, and 1个弟弟, Didi mean he's younger than me. So I'm in the 4th one. So you don't have to explain it. He's older, he's younger, and that was younger before me.
That was done in 1 sentence. None of this faffing around with, oh yeah, and then pretending to be interested. That's another thing. You have to pretend to be interested.
Yes, then also relations as well. The relation, when you say just like auntie and uncle, and you know which part is from your parent, from your father's side or from your mother's side.
Yeah, like Yi Gong, Yi Po.
Yes.
Gong Gong.
Yes, that's right.
Po Po.
Yeah, Gong Gong is from the father's side. Wai Gong is from the mother's side. Yeah, so you cannot get that mixed up.
Yeah.
They do get really, really angry if you call the father grandparents the mother side one. They get really angry. because the family name is always very, very important, the surname.
It's so important. It's the first name. So, like in English, most of you probably know this already, but in English, it's a surname for us, so it comes last, right?
English
It's
surname comes
So
last.
my name is Chin. I'm Mr. Taylor.
Yeah.
Right. But in Chinese, their surname comes first, so
Yeah.
the family name is held above everything else.
Yes.
So it's like, for example, Mum's surname in her dialect is Kong.
Yes.
So when you're talking to someone and saying who you talk, you say Kong Li Chu.
Yes.
You won't say Li Chu Kong.
No.
And that's another thing as well. It's like a lot of the time, like these famous people will be called their name, but it's their surname that you're actually calling them by, not their first name.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, that's not always the case though.
No, I think people are changing now because of a bit of a Western influence, westernized this day.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's changing a bit.
yeah. Which is a bit of a shame, but at the same time, cheeseburgers.
Yeah. Cheesy.
Yeah, exactly. Everything's going cheesy now, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
well, last time we went back to Brunei, we haven't been for a while, obviously for COVID and stuff. And then before that was a little bit of a stint because we were busy working. And normally when we go back, we go and help out in the food stalls and stuff like that. But we hadn't been back for about 4 years or something like that. Because I hadn't been back. Mum had been back quite a few times.
3.5 years now.
And
Yeah.
then we went back before COVID, and everything has cheese on it now over there.
Oh yeah.
It's weird, isn't
And
it?
mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Who want mayonnaise? I don't want mayonnaise.
So you get your like ketchup has always been a thing over there. They've always put ketchup on things.
Yeah, ketchup. Even I was so shocked. I saw my father. My father. He was very, very old tradition Chinese, and before he passed away, the last few years of his life, I was so shocked. We went out together for like the Chinese breakfast, the dim sum. I was really shocked. He ate salad cream on his deep fried king prawn.
Did he?
Yeah. And
Gong-gong?
he even asked for it. I was shocked.
That shocks me.
Yeah.
Because gong gong was like Mr. Tradition. So when he had something he liked, wouldn't stray away from that,
Yeah.
would he?
No, he would not. Yes.
And he'd always have to go eat in the same place until he had an argument with someone there and then had to go eat somewhere else. He was well known for having a temper.
Yes, he is. A bit mad.
Yeah,
Really,
crazy.
Quite extreme, yeah.
Yeah.
The whole village where the village we used to stay, if you just mention his name, everyone knows him. He's have a foul temper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably why me and Mum are we seem quite, what's the word? Calm and collected, but we are quick to, our temperaments can go from like this to
Yes.
angry like that.
Yes.
When we used to work together in a kitchen, do you remember that we used to have blazing arguments, didn't we?
Yes.
I can't really remember what they're about. It's normally because someone hadn't read out an order properly, and one of us has cooked it wrong. Like, and Mum would use her favourite phrase, "Fuck that," and then I would be like, "For fuck's sakes, now I have to stop and wait for you," or vice versa, and all of a sudden it would just erupt in massive shouting. Not very often, probably once, about 3 or 4 times
Yeah, something like that.
in
yeah.
the space of sort of 8-9 years.
Yes.
But when it happened, it was massive.
Yeah.
And when I say our kitchen is open, it is open. Like,
Yeah, it's a naked kitchen.
like we're screaming at each other, and then people are eating their food pretending not to hear because they can see us. Oh, lovely weather outside. Fuck! God, what the fuck? Don't look! Don't look! But yeah, so we can be quick to turn quite.
Well, I was really surprised. No one actually complained about it. No one actually put on TripAdvisor.
I think they were too scared to in case we shouted at them.
It's better than East Ender, honestly. It's live show.
It was.
Every day is different.
Yeah.
No plan.
It's
No
not.
script. Yeah.
But yeah, that's another thing that's a tradition of the English people, isn't it? Well, not the English, but Westerners, maybe English, of just like, it's okay, we don't need to say anything. But yeah, there was one argument that was massive. We both stormed out the kitchen and went two different directions and walked back in. And then people were just sitting there.
Yeah, that was a funny one.
But I mean, it's literally instantly forgotten within like, we're mad for about 5 minutes and then it goes back to normal.
Yeah, we had to get back to work, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can't let the customer waiting.
You can't. That's the thing though. That's the thing that brings us back in the kitchen. Cannot walk away and you think, oh, fuck. Can't let the customers down, you've got to come back.
Yeah.
That's the only time that's happened though, once. So, yeah.
But nobody bat an eyelid or anything, is it?
No. Anyway, back to what we were originally talking about, culture. I've lost where we were. What were we talking about?
I think we were talking about the auntie, uncle, that sort of thing.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think in a modern time now, some of the culture tradition is actually not being. Is it not being used? Not saying not being used.
Observed. Yeah. Used. Yeah, that's the right word. Another big one is it's not nowadays. Everyone does it, and it's not a thing anymore. But when I was growing up, no one took their shoes off in their house, apart from us.
Yeah.
And I know in Chinese culture or Asian culture in general, when you go into someone's house, you normally take your shoes off because shoes are considered dirty because you've been walking around in the street.
Yes.
You could have stepped on anything and then brought it into someone's house, which is rude.
Yes.
So, but when I was growing up, no one took their shoes off. Everyone does now, though.
Yes.
That's something I've noticed that's changed in English culture. But when I was younger, no one did. And when they came around to ours, they always thought, all my friends would think it was weird they had to take their shoes off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when you explained it to them, they went, oh yeah, no, I see that.
Yeah, you get lots of shoes at the entrance of the doors, yes.
Like when we go back to Brunei, the entrance is literally just shoes.
Yes.
Because all the shoes are kept outside as well, on shoe racks. No one steals them.
Yeah.
But there's literally just, probably because everyone's got loads of shoes so they don't need any more.
No, that's right. Normally it's just like slipper though.
Yeah.
It's a flip-flop, isn't it?
Yeah, flip-flops.
Yeah.
Too hot for trainers over there.
I know my brother used to come back with a different one sometime.
Different flip-flops?
Yeah, and some...
Smart and casual ones?
Yeah, there were... I think recent years when I went back, somebody did, they have in a community center, they have a Chinese New Year celebration. So a lot of the invited, and they have to take the shoes off before they go into the hall. Some of them, the shoes have been stolen because, the shoes been stolen. It's not just a normal flip-flop. It's some with names shoes, and people will want to take it.
Why do people want to take? That's weird. It's horrible. Who wants to take shoes?
Well, I don't know. Sometimes
Where
people
was that?
want to take designer shoes.
Where was that, in Brunei?
Yeah, we went to one of these.
But they're never real designer shoes, are they?
It is, yeah. It's
Really?
a real one, yeah. Then the people know that it's a designer one. They took it back. I think they took it by accident, but they did return it after a few months later.
What, after they bought it? I bought all these now, here you go. That's weird.
Yes, they did eventually return it. I was so surprised, yeah.
That is odd.
Yeah, maybe they had a little way about, you know.
That's so odd. I want to steal them for a couple of months and give them back.
Yes, maybe they have an interview or something like that. They want to be smart.
Yeah, but it's still odd, isn't it? You're
Yes.
not an honest thief. That's really weird. But yeah, so What else is? What else do you? What do you find about English culture that's weird?
Um,
Because obviously, like I said, I've grown up here, so it's normal to me. But anything to you?
not so much now.
No.
I think what I found it was a bit odd is when I first came to England over 40 years ago now, and I do find it odd people just stood you outside the door and talk to you.
What? Not let you in?
Yeah, no, they don't. But they wouldn't let me in. They just stood me outside the door. Even our neighbour.
Why would you go around to talk to them?
Well, I know them, but they still stood you outside.
See, that's normal. See, that's normal to me. So you think that's weird?
Yes, it is.
I
yeah.
think that's normal.
Now it is. I think it's well, it's quite understandable. People don't have time. They just stood outside and talk. But it is not like just 1 or 2 minutes. It's quite a long while. You just stood people out the door and talk to them.
Yeah, I think that the thing is you don't. So if someone comes round, you don't sort
Invite
of expect them to be there for that long, and then you just end up talking for 20 minutes.
Mm.
It's like if you invite someone in, that's a whole thing. Then you've then got to offer them a biscuit. You've got to then offer them a cup of tea or coffee. You sit down, and then that whole process takes about 5 minutes. And there's that awkward thing where you go, "You're right, yeah, not too bad," because you're making the tea at the same time, and it's just like, right, so how's things? Yeah, good. Family good? Yeah.
Yeah,
Whereas
so-
when you're just standing them at the door, it's like, you're right, yeah, what do you want? And you get it all out of the way. What you're talking about.
No, I already know Vivian when we move in there.
Yeah.
But I already know her, and very often, and she come and she just stood me at the door and talk to me. But when she come to see me, I will ask her to come in. You know, instead of talking at the doorway.
Yeah. Maybe it's a whole shoe thing.
But it is quite a bit more a bit different, I think, in that.
I think it depends what it is, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think. Well, for me, it's if someone's coming round to, like, I know they're coming round to chat. Obviously, they're coming round to chat, so I let them in. But if they're just dropping by to tell me something, then it will just be at the door. I see no reason to bring them in the house. But then in Brunei, it's a different pace of life. It's not like,
Yeah, I guess so.
you know, it's not. Even though we're rural here, just Western sort of culture is just different, isn't it?
Yeah.
So like during the daytime, everyone does their stuff during the daytime as quickly as they have to do it, and then they relax in the evening. Whereas in Borneo, they relax 24/7. It's like, well, we need to build this road. Get round to it, la. You know,
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, there's no rush. But I think it's changing a little bit.
Yeah, it's got obviously
Not
it's
much, yeah.
not much, but yeah, it's changing. What else?
There was I think the culture is like like let's say you,
Oh, sorry, can I interrupt? For those who don't know, Mum was born in Malaysia, but she's Chinese. There's a massive, Brunei. There's a massive Chinese population over there, like huge. So Malaysian Chinese is what Mum is. So if you're getting confused why we're talking about Brunei and Malaysia, that's why. I just thought I'd throw that out there before.
yeah, like we, my mum is the older sibling. So she had one brother, 3 sisters. And when come to festival like New Year, Chinese do have a lot of festival going all year round.
Yeah, they do.
But
It's
like
constant.
the festival like New Year, the Mooncake Festival, the Chung Festival, and where the youngest brother and sister will bring gifts to my mum, and then because my mum is the older one, she can choose not to bring any gifts back to the sister. Yeah, the older one always receive it.
Well, so why? So she could just go, no, I'm not buying you anything.
No, it's not
Would
said
is
not buy
it
you
rude?
anything.
Would it have been rude of your mum not to?
No, it's not. It's not rude.
So
So the younger one have to bring gifts to my
So-
mother because she's the older one.
well, Mainly's never brought me gifts. This is the whole thing that I've been missing out on.
Yeah, you can go back to that.
I've got 36 years of gifts missing, Mainly. Now I want 36 decent presents.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I did not
Yes.
know that.
So they always bring gifts to my mum.
Really?
Yeah. And this day they do, sort of exchange. Also, when we, when it's New Year and every New Year, especially New Year, we do send gifts, but we don't buy present. We send food.
You send food?
Yeah, we send food like pork or chicken or something like that.
Cooked?
Not cooked. You can
Just
send
send a slab of meat?
Yeah, like pork. You can go to the market and buy a 1 or 2 kg of pork and send it to your sister, or send some eggs, whatever you want to put in it, like sweet, some oranges, that sort of thing. Yeah, right. Instead of present, or then you give a little red packet in there.
The red packet has money in
Yeah.
it, by the way. It's called Humbao or lucky money.
Yes.
But you always spend it.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's money. So yeah.
And the kids get the hongbao until you are married.
Yeah,
Once you're
except I
married,
stopped
you
getting Humbao about 20 years ago.
No, like, you were older than that.
No, I'm
weren't you?
joking, but I think you even
think
gave
the
me
stock
Humbao
is
with
for last-
Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas still put in a hongbao, but the New Year, I think it was about nearly 6 or 7 years ago. Stop that, giving you
I
when you
honestly
start
don't remember.
learning. Yeah, earning.
Yeah. I don't remember the last time I got one, if I'm honest.
Yeah, like nowadays it has been westernized. Birthday when I was my young when the time when I was young, we don't really birthday. We don't get present. What we have, we slaughter a chicken and cook it because it's your birthday. You get a drumstick, chicken drumstick. We tend to poach our chicken rather than roast it, and you get a chicken. Then you get a boiled egg, 2 boiled eggs or 2 or 5 boiled eggs, and color in red, and that's your birthday present.
Really?
Yeah, because everybody likes the bony bit of the chicken. Not very many of us like the breast meat, so everyone just go for the bony bit of the meat or the chicken or the pork, anything. But the meaty one, everyone just left it behind. No one wanted it. So you were really, it's your birthday. You have the first choice to have a drumstick.
Could you imagine giving a kid that for their birthday present in this day and age? Where's the PlayStation 5? Don't worry, we got you covered. Here's a drumstick and 2 eggs. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, actually.
Prisoner. Yes.
Still hearing it again still makes you think, doesn't it?
Yes. And when they have, when people have a baby as well.
What-
1 month confinement I'm not sure, people still do it, but when we were younger, they used to have when they have the baby, after the baby is 1 month, they send out gift to families and friends who bring present to the newborn baby. Normally they give a piece of gold pendant, a ring, a necklace, earring, some sort like that, or you get a packet of red packet in the money, and when it's 1 month old, they send out a gift to the relation to celebrate. You had the pickle ginger,
Yeah.
and the boiled egg as well,
Yeah.
and then a slab of pork being cooked. also.
I'll cook this time.
Yeah.
Lucky. Lucky. Nice.
Like a strip of pork, you know. It's quite funny. Maybe one day we'll do one.
Yeah,
of
maybe we'll
these
do it for
odd
YouTube.
things.
This is what you get if you have a baby. Actually, that'd be quite a good idea to do for YouTube. Those of you who don't know, we have a YouTube channel called Jang's Food Workshop with 134,000 subscribers. So we teach people how to cook Chinese food.
Chinese takeaway food.
Chinese takeaway food, yeah.
Yes.
And Malaysian street food.
Yes.
But yeah, so I was just trying to think. I had one in my mind of it's gone because of that whole cooked pork thing threw me off.
A slab of pork, yeah.
I can't remember now. I think we covered the shoes in the house. Well, I think that's about it now.
Oh yeah, normally you don't ask when you give somebody, you don't use one hand. You always have two hands.
Oh yeah, 2 hands.
Yeah.
2 hands, or 2 hands to your elder.
Yes.
That's I haven't. That's been a long time since I got told off for not doing that properly. Yeah, 2 hands. So I remember like I had if Tay or you want a cup of tea, it's always have to pick it up 2 hands and then pass it to you. Yeah, I forgot about that. 2 hands.
Well, if you give it like that, it's considered quite rude. So it's always like that. No.
It's because it's thoughtless, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. There's your tea. Fucking have it. But yeah, I see. I kind of understand that. But yeah, what if you're a waiter?
Waiter is different though.
Because you don't know them.
Yeah.
Right. So
Only like friends,
Friends or
relation.
family, yeah.
Yes.
okay, so I think we'll wrap that one up for today.
Yes.
Hope we got some things out there that you probably wouldn't have heard of before. I'm really disappointed because I had a couple of things in my head that I thought I really wanted to talk about culture-wise, but I've completely forgotten.
Oh,
So we'll come back to this
Yeah,
topic.
we can always come back again if you all like to
Hear more.
Hear more.
Yeah, so
Yes.
comment below
Yes.
if you do. Also, if you want to watch these in 4K, go to Chin and Choo TV on YouTube. They're all uploaded there at the same time as they go live on audio podcast. And yeah, make sure if you want to cook Chinese food, check us out on YouTube. And we have a web store that sells low prices for Chinese takeaway ingredients, and we have a cookbook as well called Chin and Choo's Chinese Takeaway Bible.
Yes, check it out.
Yeah. So
that's it for today. We'll see you again.
yeah, thank you very much.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Bye.
Bye.